Greetings, everyone, along with Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro. He'll be along in just a moment. I'm Mike Emery. We hit a team that's been away from home for a long time. It's been a successful trip, and it ends tonight. Is there a caution here?
Well, there is, Doc. I think the focus, because when a team gets out on the road and they know they're going to be going home relatively soon, it's hard not to have the mind start to wonder. So for me, really, the mental preparation for this game here tonight, especially in the first period, can really make the decision on whether or not this is an outstanding trip or an average trip when you lose that last game on the long road trip.
Calgary's a veteran team. They have seen this scenario before. We have made mention of the mental side of the game at the end of a long road trip, but they have to show up physically as well. And I'm not just talking about the hitting part of the game. I'm talking skating, passing, shooting, doing all the things you need to do to win a game at the end of a long road trip.
Now we turn to the last lines of defense, the goalies. Carey Price gets the call in goal, still in his 20s and racking up credentials. Olympic gold, NHL All-Rookie team, winning as goalie in the NHL, and led his team in Hamilton to the American Hockey League Championship. Steve Mason is in the crease tonight, and not even a decade ago was a junior hockey player in London, Ontario, winning 45 games, plus 9 in the playoffs en route to the Memorial Cup, Canadian junior hockey's top prize. Crosby's star status is known. That's why he gets to start this game. Tonight's game has begun in New Jersey. Looking to Kronwall. On to Bouwmeester. Thrown in. Wrist shot. That's what those pads are for. Another. And the loose puck captured by Marion Gaborik. That one fired down. The defense will win the race, and icing is called. And let's head down to ice level. Here's Ray Ferraro.
The way this game is going to be officiated is going to be really important. Both of these teams have excellent power plays, and if you take too many penalties, someone's going to give up a power play goal against.
And at an angle to Crosby. Dumped in. Looks ahead to start something. Oh, and the pass wouldn't go. To Stallberg. Slid to Hansel. Gloved.
What a glove save. He showed him the glove and he took it away.
Puck fired down. Decision made. Defenders first. Icing.
Mason's bailed his team out again. That's another on-man rush against. He bails him out.
A little under 6 minutes played in the first. Neither goalie has made any mistakes so far. Calgary's prevailed on another faceoff. Chip to Palmieri. And they've got a 3-on-2 here. And it's gathered in the defensive zone by Seidenberg. Many yards gained to Jokinen. Terrific glove save. A cover, and play is stopped.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
Nice face-off work. The Flames carrying on in the defensive zone. Pitching this one to Umberger. And he pushes it on through mid-ice. Cranks a shot. Just got enough. New Jersey's in their own end and controlling play now. Trying to go to Nash. Side to side, they got it all.
The goalie gave him the glove side and he took it away. What a stop.
I don't know if he's going to make a save much easier than that one. He's in good position. It's a rather routine stop.
Solid, clean win. The Flames carrying on in their own end. Puck is thrown to Klingberg. Between the blue lines. And it's picked up in the defensive zone by Weidman. Pass attempt to Clowe. Ripper! Score! He got iron with that shot.
great weight transfer on this slap shot.
Price in good position here, Eddie. From my sight line, he's got most of the net covered. Just not the post. Off it is and in.
Close come up strong here for his team, ending a scoreless game.
There was a feeling out process until that first goal of the game.
The Flames with a win at center.
Scored by number 28, Ryan Close, assisted by
And possession once again by Weidman. Oh, deflected away.
Dennis Weidman. Time of the goal.
Moving it to Everly. They've got a 2-on-1. Nicely patted away. Puck covered, whistle blown.
If you're going to score in a 2-on-1, guys, you've got to attack much quicker than that. Easy save. Burns blocked shots from everywhere on the ice. His total over the last couple of games is climbing higher by the minute. What a remarkable job.
Laid on to Thornton. And angled to Palmieri. Perfect tip by the stick. Back in his defensive end to get it. Passing one off now to Everly. Point to point it goes to Hossa. The Flames hopefully shifting from defense to offense in their own end. And at an angle to Palmieri. Drives to the net. Oh, that's a great save by Price. Outstanding save with the glove.
That was all positioning right into his glove.
Price isn't going to be able to catch his breath if they keep giving up odd man rushes. That's an excellent save.
Big face-off win. Score!
Weidman's technique on this shot was perfect. That's why it was so hard.
Wow, crazy, Enzo. He's got a clean look at this. He's set. He just can't react in time.
The Flames control from the faceoff.
Fifth of the season. Scored
Calgary's
by number
recoiling back in their own end.
Dennis Weidman, assisted by number 24.
Inside the final minute of the period. Skate kick out of the scrum. Directing that one to Bowman. Can he generate something? Got that in the trapper.
Oh, that puck just hit his glove.
Been a long time since this wasn't the garden variety stop for a goalie. Down in the butterfly, turned aside.
Good face-off win. Superb save by Price. Gloved. And he freezes for the whistle.
Just a remarkably desperate play by the goalkeeper keeps this one out.
Possession reestablished by Weidman. The first frame is done. The red light flashed twice, both for the same team. 2-0. And we turn to the shots on goal in the first. 9 for Calgary and 4 for New Jersey.
Fans, don't forget to find those draw boxes.
Weidman's goal advanced this for his team from a 1-goal lead to a 2 as we head to break. Eddie, we're about to enter the second period here. What did you think of the opening period of our game?
The Devils are down in this game, Doc, and rightfully so. They did not manage the puck at all. If they want to get back in that game, they've got to eliminate those turnovers.
Middle period has just begun. Possession seized by Bomeister. Oh, broke it up. Cursed by a broken stick. The Devils with possession through the neutral zone. Lets it go. That's turned aside. Held there for a face-off coming up next.
Well, shooter can't do much more than that, guys. That's an excellent shot that he delivered to the net, but the goaltender makes the save.
The Flames with a face-off win. Pitching it to Camilleri. Calgary's continuing on up the wing. Can he generate something from there? Corralled by Nikita. To Boma. Snapping a pass to Sekera. Thrown straight up to Hansel. Oh, what a play! Now it's directed to Palmieri. Carries it up the wing, and he dumps it in. Carried to the corner boards by Palmieri. Loose puck gathered by Stallberg. Marvelous control. He kept it in. Really good deflection. No harm. New Jersey's got possession in their own end. And it's pitched up the middle to Stallberg. Nabbed by Camilleri. Loose puck taken by Palmieri. Got the pad on that one. New Jersey setting things up in their own end. Nice pass right up the gut. And snapped up by Orpik. On through the corner. Oh, what a play. Possession taken by Legwand. Oh, what a glove he's got there. And he holds on.
He's able to make the glove stop here on a relatively easy scoring chance.
Just over 9 minutes remaining in the period. 2 goals have been scored, both by one team. Face-off win here. Passes to the slot. Looking to Burns. To Booth. Great job on a cut pass. Lets it fly. Gathered in by Clough. And picked up now by Leddy. Taken behind by Clough. One-timer. Wonderful save on the redirect.
That puck was tipped on the way through.
Sometimes you got to be in good position just to make the stop, but you also got to be lucky. This puck changes direction and ends up hitting the goaltender more than he stops it.
The Flames win it. Blocked with a pad. Pitching this one to Hossa. Fires. Terrific glove save. And a whistle.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go with the puck. Guys, this is an excellent shot, but the goaltender makes an excellent pad save.
Barkov's team is down, and that face-off didn't help. Nabbed by Seidenberg. Trying to go to Miller. And that one's chopped in half by Crosby. Keeps it going in their own end. Diagonally to Gaudreau. And that one turned aside. Price helps his team by covering up.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
They win the draw. A great opportunity, but he missed the net.
Golden opportunity on the backhand, and he missed the net wide.
Let's go, Arister. Score! He got the post with that one.
Umberger's quick flick of the wrist put this puck in from the high slot.
It looked to me like he had stopped this shot. He had a big chunk of it, but it worked its way into the net.
The Flames have struck yet again here late in the second. They lead 3-0, and on the shot board, a huge lead. They win the draw and will now set up an attack.
Scored by number 18, R.J. Umberger, assisted by number 96.
Pass, great glove save.
That slight hesitation by the shooter allowed the goaltender to make a beautiful glove save.
Shooting, good first baseman snag there. And possession seized by Orpik. 40 minutes have been played. A rest is deserved. Let's check out the shots on goal through these two periods. 16 for Calgary and 8 for the Devils.
Hey fans, don't forget to enter tonight for our team side.
The Devils are suffering on the goaltender. For him, there are great days, there are average days, and then there's today. More in a moment. We are entering the third period. Based on the first two, what are you expecting to happen?
The Flames have had their way offensively, putting up a bunch of goals here through the first two periods of play. Let's see how they play it the rest of the game. Do they sit back, or do they look to add to their comfortable lead?
And another strong save.
The Devils are hoping for running time here. Their goaltenders had such a bad night, they trail big. Price reads the play very well. It doesn't take much to see that it's an odd man rush, but he finds the puck and makes the stop.
Beat him on that one. Off the goalpost. One-timer. And it's turned aside. Goalie's one of the 6 guys on the ice. He can pass. He did that. Oh, he got in the way of that one. It's blocked. Oh, what a terrific save in close.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
Picked up by the defense. Puck is thrown to Burns. Calgary's accelerating ahead through center ice. What a reaction. Pass attempt to Hossa. Moving it to Barkov. Moves it to the shadow of the boards. Forcing attention in deep. To Palmieri. And he continues with it up the wing. It's dumped in. Takes his pass from the goalie. New Jersey's controlling play through center. Passing one off now to Hansel. Receives that pass from the other side. Directing that one to Thornton. Propelled to Orpik. On to Palmieri. And angled to Camilleri. Heads on to the corner. Wonderful stop.
The goalie makes himself look big.
Puck held near the point. Got his stick on it. And he'll cover.
I don't know if he's going to make a save much easier than that one. He's in good position. It's a rather routine stop.
A little over 9 minutes still showing on the clock this period. There have been 3 goals in this game. They've all come from one team. Turned away. And the possession taken by Jokin. Long lead pass to Stafford. At the front of the net. Great save, point blank. Paddled aside. That one fired down. The defense will win the race, and icing is called.
Mason's able to deflect this puck out of danger. That was an excellent scoring chance.
Calgary's got a face-off win. The Flames through the neutral zone, controlling play now. Mashed in. Centering pass, missed the net.
Well, that doesn't miss by much, Doc. The one-timer skims wide of the net, but that puck was wobbling when it got to him.
New Jersey's carrying it through center. Great shooting lane. Terrific save there. Didn't look like he had anything to shoot at, and he made it tough.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area. You got to find a way to put it in the net.
A shot. Terrific glove save, but it's loose. A backhand shot. Great pressure. Got it cleared. Pitching it to Nikitin. Pulls his way along. Skates out with it. Walks the line. Puts one on. And he'll hold on.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
Last minute to go in the third. Oh, accidentally blocked. Oh, and the pass just didn't work. Snapping a pass to Stafford. Calgary's in their own end, setting things up. Now it's directed to Cronwall. Good position in the slot. Save.
Oh, the goalie was screened on that shot. You got to rely on your positioning to make that save.
Mason's able to make the stop here on a very difficult scoring chance.
Defensive zone win. Looking to Orpey. Pitching this one to Gabriel. Moved to the shadow of the boards by Marion Gabriel. Picks it up in his own end. To Letty. One-timer. Great stick save. Marches on a cross. One-timer to the last 17. And it's driven away. New Jersey's setting things up in their own end. Walking a thin line near the border there. Oh, a great reaction there as that one was tipped on goal.
They needed that save, but more importantly, the whistle to stop play.
That puck changes direction. It becomes a really difficult stop for the goaltender to make.
Good face-off win. New Jersey's lugging it along in their own end. The game is over.
I know what that's like, Doc, being on the end of some bad games, some bad efforts. I'm not looking forward to practice tomorrow.
So the teams have left the ice and are getting rested for next time. For this time, for Eddie and Ray, Mike Emmerich saying good night.